we're going to find the surface area of a triangular prism. A triangular prism is made up of two bases that are parallel, that are triangles. So we have our base right here. That's a triangle, and then we have a second one that's in the back. Those are congruent triangles. We also have the lateral faces that are rectangles, and those are going to be congruent. And the reason why we know that these are congruent is if you look here, these double lines on each side mean that those are all 6 meters, that triangle is an equilateral triangle. All sides are congruent. So we're going to label this A, and it's going to be triangle A. So the base of triangle A is 6. Now what we don't have is a height, so we have to add that in, and we forgot to give that to you. So we're going to add it in, and the height measurement is 5 meters. So I'm going to come on over here, and I'm going to add it into this triangle, and this triangle is going to be height of 5. Okay? This is going to be triangle A. This here is triangle A as well. So I'm going to come on over to the side, and the formula for a triangle is base times height times a half. So it's 1/2 base times height. So I'm going to do a half times 6 times 5. So now my base is 6 and my height is 5. So that's where I got those from. So 6 times 5 is 30. So I'm going to do a half times 30. Half of 30 is 15. Now I have two triangles. Both of these triangles are triangle A, and they are congruent. So I have to take that 15 and multiply it by 2 to get 30. Now I'm ready to find the area of B, which is the rectangular lateral faces. These are all B, and they have a width now of 12, so each one of these is 12 and 12 and 12. And then if you look, because it's got those two lines, it means all sides of those triangles are congruent, so they are all 6. So it's going to be 6, 6, 6, and 6. So the formula for a rectangle is going to be base times height. So I'm going to do 12 times 6, which is 72. Now I have 3 of those. There's 1, 2, 3 rectangles that are all congruent. So I have to do 72 times 3, and I get 216. So now to find the total, I'm going to take this 30 and add it to the 216. Because now I have to add all the faces together. And I should have 5 sides. I've got 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. So I have 5 faces altogether. So 216 plus 30 is, that's 6, that's 4, 246, and it's going to be meters squared because area is in square meters. Now you're going to find the surface area of this triangular prism, number 2, on your own. Go ahead and hit pause, and whenever you're done, you can go to the next slide and it'll have the answer key and you can check your work. So before you start on number 3, I want to make sure that you see these lines right here that mean that each edge or length, they are all congruent. They are all going to be 4 meters long. And then if you look, there's another line. This 5 is going to this line, okay, of the triangle. So that would be, think about which one's your base and which one's your height. Going to